What's going on, everybody? What a wild last couple of days between the Friday and Monday. Whew, what a wild couple of days. The outrage, the quickly how things that we thought we wanted became outrage, right? But I'm going to get to that in a second. Welcome everyone to my Monday Night Raw review, right? So they kicked off with recapping like as I was saying, what the last couple of days been like, and just the controversy. And I want to let it be known right here, so I don't have to repeat myself later, trying to remember. They let it be known throughout the whole night. This is how you could tell they was doing damage control. No pun intended. Was because throughout the whole night, either Michael Cole or via this promo that I'm about to get to, they kept saying that nothing's announced. It's not even the only match that's announced for WrestleMania that's confirmed is Bayley versus Io. Nothing else has been confirmed. Nothing else. So they want us to know because how upset people are. They let us know throughout the whole night multiple times that nothing's been confirmed. Michael Cole even said that the people are upset over a match that hasn't even been announced yet. So, as I said, they recap what happened in the last couple of days. Then we get to said picture up here with Cody, Drew, and Seth, where Seth comes out first and plays into the crowd because they knew what Seth was out there for. So the crowd instantly started chanting, Rocky sucks. Or either the Rocky sucks or the Rock sucks. They chanted throughout the night. They chanted both Rocky sucks and then just the Rock sucks. So we got both types of chant throughout the whole night. But man, like I said, they let WWE have it, and I knew that's what was going to happen, and it's going to continue to happen for. I don't know if it's going to happen all the way to WrestleMania, but it's going to continue to happen. But you can see the wins, how the wins was going to go. They gave you a preview of what they might be doing. But yeah, he came out, played into the crowd, and then they chanted, "We want Cody," to which Seth Rollins finally said this is when he finally started talking, and said that he said, "You know what? For once, I agree. I want Cody too, because he wanted Cody to come out and basically tell everyone what his decision was going to be." I meant to say that too. When they keep reminding you too that a decision for Cody hasn't been made, so he could definitely still challenge. They make it seem like he could definitely still challenge Roman Reigns because he has to choose. They make it seem like he got to choose either Roman or Seth for WrestleMania. And I guess there's not. And they said it could possibly be Seth Rollins, but they're not saying it's for sure Seth Rollins, right? So then Cody comes out after Cody tells him to get out there, and Cody tells you, "Look, I know what Roman said." I forgot to. He played up on that too when at first he just kept getting them to pop for him to play up against Roman's notion that nobody pops for Seth Rollins. So and he got everybody to pop for him, and he kept saying, "Yep, they go one pop, oh, they go another pop." So yeah, Cody comes out, and Seth Rollins wants to know if he was going to face him, and that he said that he tried to once again plead his case that his title is the workman's title, the workhorse title, and the true title to face for it because it's the title that means who's the best in the ring. And he said, "I need this match just as bad as you do." So he said, "I need to know, man, as me and you going to do this at WrestleMania." And before Cody can answer, Drew McIntyre comes out. Drew McIntyre comes out and basically starts off by saying, "I think I can speak on the behalf of everybody by saying, what the hell?" And the crowd cheered for that because that's literally what we all want to know. Like, what the hell, Cody? Like, what the hell, WWE? Like, what the hell is going on here? and Drew even acknowledged that what they should be doing is like him and Seth be talking about them having a match at WrestleMania, or somebody having a match at WrestleMania with Seth Rollins, and not Seth Rollins still trying to get Cody Rhodes to ask him for a match. And he turns to Cody and tells him that he needs to finish his story. He needs to go challenge Roman Reigns to finish his story, because this is what you worked your butt off for. This is what you've been doing, all the backstage. He said in ring, out of ring, all this stuff you've been doing has been for this moment, and you just can't let it pass you by and let The Rock take the spot. He was trying to convince him to go do it, and it was like, hell. He said, I worked with your man. I was his champion before. I think when he won the original developmental territory. And he said, I was your father's champion before. He said, you be letting everybody down and him down if you don't go and face Roman for that title. Because this is the title that was taken from his father when he thought he won it. So, I didn't know Dusty was a World Heavyweight Champion, though. I didn't know he won the World Heavyweight Championship before. I did not know that. By the way. Seth. Drew also revealed that shirt he wearing was a shirt of him mocking CM Punk's WrestleMania dreams. It was him pointing towards a tombstone that says CM Punk's WrestleMania dreams 2024 to 2024. But he implores Cody to complete his story, while also telling Seth that he doesn't need, and he's that much of insecure, because he's acting insecure, saying that he needs this match with Cody to prove that he's better than when they first started their rivalry. That he's that much insecure here. I'll tell you that you're the workman's horse. You're the man. You did everything that you're supposed to do to elevate that title and make it worth something. And this is the title that everybody wants to fight for. He said, you want to know why nobody wants to fight for that title that Roman has anymore? Because everybody knows the outcome, that his family just going to interfere and cost him the match and allow him to continue to win. But he said that that's the title that everybody wants to fight for, because that's the title they know they can prove that they're the best to win, and that he needs to forget what the crowd is saying, forget what Cody is saying, forget what anybody is saying, and believe in himself, and just forget Cody and challenge somebody else, right? Cody wants to say something, but Drew stops him, say he wasn't finished, and he continues to say, well, I was just saying that he headbutted Seth Rollins. Cody Rhodes put a stop to it, and that's the end of the promo. I'm going to touch on it a little bit later, but, man, I could tell you right now what I'm thinking they're going, including what the backstage rumors are saying, but, man, Thursday at this kickoff is about to be one hell of a thing. We got the first match, which is Imperium, New Day, DIY, and the Creed brothers competing to see who will go up against Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, and with the winner of them two going on to Elimination Chamber to challenge Damian Priest and Finn Balor. This was a good tag team match, pretty enjoyable, and pretty enjoyable, and it was pretty good. I ain't had no complaints about it, and DIY would take the victory here. So they, like I said, they would go on to face. Now it will be DIY and Pete Dunne on SmackDown. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate on SmackDown to see who goes on to Elimination Chamber. The next match would be Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler, and the first of many Elimination Chamber qualifier matches. We already know what's one for next week, which is going to be Liv Morgan versus Zoe Stark. But more on that in a minute. Becky Lynch and Shayna Baszler had a good match, pretty good standard match. This was a repeat of a rivalry they had a little bit before, and I guess Becky basically they had like separate promos with Becky, and then both Shayna and Becky basically saying that they're gonna finish what they started with each other, and then prove who between the two are the best, and go on to the Elimination Chamber. FYI, I did not know this was Becky Lynch had never been in Elimination Chamber. I had forgot that notion that almost a lot of women has been in it, but Becky Lynch. So as Becky Lynch were to win, which she did, she would. This would be her first, and this was a good match between the two. A very good one too. It did a lot for Shayna Baszler, more so than it did Becky, but it did a lot for her because she actually finally had a match in the first time in a long time to go the distance again. And her and Becky had nice reversals. Sloppy a couple of times, but nice reversals nonetheless. Sloppy just means they botched a couple of stuff, you could tell. But in the end, Becky Lynch will get with a manhandle slam, will win. And thus Becky is going on to Elimination Chamber. She's the first woman to be in an Elimination Chamber match. Now, the reason why there's going to be an Elimination Chamber match is this next promo here. We cut back from commercial break. Adam Pearce is scolding Drew McIntyre for attacking Seth Rollins as he's not a medically clear wrestler, so he shouldn't attack him. Thus, he would be fine, and that he told him that he see him wearing that CM Punk shirt again, he's going to double it. But as he's scolding him, Rhea Ripley's music hit. And thus we get into this promo where Rhea Ripley basically come out to the ring, and it's like he's all confused. The reason why they did that was because it's confused because she was this supposed to be like a promo that's not supposed to happen, that wasn't scheduled, and it confused Adam Pearce. And Adam Pearce basically had to cut his little scolding of Drew McIntyre short to go out there and stop Rhea. And Rhea basically come out to the ring fuming, demanded that Nia Jax come out, that she want Nia Jax 1-on-1 to settle what happened to her the previous week. Adam Pearce will come out first and announce that if she wanted that, I know that I know that you're angry. I know what you want, so I'm going to give it to you. You will have Nia Jax 1-on-1 at Elimination Chamber for your title, and she seemed pleased with. So he tried to get her to leave the ring, but Nia Jax would come out, and Nia Jax and then would get into a brawl with Nia Jax standing tall. Now just like they kept knocking Adam Pearce down. She knocked down some other officials. So it's clear that Nia Jax is going to get a fine for knocking down some officials. The elimination. So with this said, the Elimination Chamber match, the women's Elimination Chamber match, will be to determine who faced the winner between Nia Jax and Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. I would like for Liv Morgan to win, but we all know Becky's winning that. We got it's not much to say about this next one. We got the next match, which is Akira Tozawa and Maxine Dupree versus Ivar and Valhalla, or Sarah Logan. For those who don't know who Valhalla is, that's just Sarah Logan from the Riot Squad. The only thing I have to say about this is that I like that what they try to do with Maxine Dupree. I like it. They try to give her something to do other than being the manager. But she is just sloppy in the ring, man. Like, she needs way more training. She needs to be back. They need to go back and train her a lot. And then put her on NXT and let her find her craft. Because whoever they got training her, she's all her every time they put her in the ring. That's why they don't give her much ring time on TV, because every time they do it, there's a move that's botched or it's something that looks sloppy. She's just not getting it. So I say you take her off TV, train her for a long time like you're doing with Jade, or you leave her as a manager, because her in-ring skills are just atrocious. But Ivar and Valhalla got the victory here. Yeah, that was a brutal one. We got a continuation of the R-Truth and Judgment Day storyline with JD McDonough and them in the backstage talking about being all serious again. And that's here come R-Truth, who still think he's in the Judgment Day, and he think what happened last week to him was they pre-initiated him, and that was the re-initiation. They jumped him basically into the game. He don't see it as them beating him up and dissing him. He just thinks this is all some type of initiation, and nobody can't deal with him anymore. So they all just JD and Don leave to go get ready for JD's match. Rhea's in the back recovering. Finn Balor just had enough, and it's just Damian Priest and R-Truth. And Damian Priest, he just so fed up with. He's like, you know what, man, whatever, just make yourself a home, whatever it is. I don't care anymore. Like, just make yourself a home. And he's like, oh man, he found a box of T-shirts with R-Truth's name on it. You can see he like, oh, I got an idea for this. So that will play into this match where JD McDonough versus The Miz, which was an okay match. R-Truth came out eventually midway through the match and was throwing the T-shirts out into the crowd. And apparently he's been selling the T-shirts. This would be like a distraction for JD, who did have the upper hand up until this point. And The Miz would take control. JD would get the upper hand again, but then The Miz... But R-Truth was distracted by trying to give him his cut, giving him his cut of the merchandise sales. But this will cause JD to get a Stone Crusher finale, and The Miz wins, with R-Truth grabbing all the money out the ring and running, and then them doing a little skidoo. Him and The Miz doing a little skidoo. But, man, yeah, this was just like your typical comedy match. We got an update on CM Punk basically showing that he had successful surgery, that he plans on having the greatest comeback ever. Gunther did come out for a promo basically at his 600-day celebration as Intercontinental Champion, and basically boosted his own ego while demanding another challenger as he was running out of challengers. This will bring out Jey Uso, who basically challenges Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship, and Gunther tells him, that he won't be the first and he won't be the last to fall to him, and berates him celebrates him for being the greatest tag team competitor, but that as a singles competitor he's basically nothing and don't have nothing to show for it, and that he won't make a name. He tried to ride his coattails and won't make a name off of him, but Jay thinks he will, and beat Gunther, and then he will shove Jay, and then we'll get into a fight. But Imperium will jump Jay, but the New Day come out to even the odds and stand tall. We got the Kabuki Warriors versus Katana Chance and Kaden Carter for the Women's Tag Team Championship match. This was a good Tag Team Championship match. I don't have nothing to say about it. The Kabuki Warriors did get the victory here, though, and retained the titles. I feel bad, though, about Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. I feel like they're just going to get thrown to the wayside, and they shouldn't, because they are a legit tag team. The Kabuki Warriors are arguably a legit tag team, too, but Asuka has made her name as a singles competitor, while Kairi Sane hasn't, and that's my only gripe with this. I did just say I didn't have no problem with it, but then I just thought about yes, I do. I have a problem that that we need to let Kairi Sane shine just a little bit, make her name for herself, other than being this tag team. That's pretty much in both of her times in WWE. She's been relegated to the tag team, so I just need them to let her be a good single competitor. Maybe win the Women's Heavyweight Championship or the WWE Women's Championship. Like, let her win something, and so she could establish herself beyond this tag team thing. But other than that, this match was good, and the Kabuki Warriors got the victory here. Sami Zayn cut a promo about basically wanting to be a world champion, and then we got to the main event, which is Cody Rhodes versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Apparently, this Saturday at a house show. I guess. Because it was weird. I heard about this going into Monday Night Raw. I was like, why are they having a bull rope match? Like, this came out of nowhere. And apparently they sold it on Raw that at a Saturday, one of them house shows, he was going backstage and he would get misted by Shinsuke Nakamura, and who tried to do a Kinshasa, but he was stopped by officials. And thus this match was made as the main event for tonight. This goes into what I wanted to say about the crowd. The crowd was very into anything Cody Rhodes, but I'll get that in a second. The match was good. The Blue Roll match lived up to somewhat of the expectations. They did use it. They really didn't use nothing else, but they really did use the bull rope to its full effect. The cowbell and the rope itself. Even though it's a no DQ, you could get out the ring, and get weapons or whatnot. Shinsuke would try to would miss Cody Rhodes, but the miss this time didn't end the match as Cody Rhodes fought through it to hit two separate, not right back, not one after the other, but two separate times he hit the crossroads, but the second time got him the victory. He would then get jumped by Drew McIntyre to end with Drew McIntyre standing tall to end the show, but then you found out at WWE uploaded a video to their YouTube channel that after the match, after the show went off the air, Sami Zayn would come out and chase off Drew McIntyre with Drew and Shinsuke teaming up against the two, but then Sami would get the upper hand. They were saying both Drew and Shinsuke running away to actually stand tall. So basically the real end of the show was Sami and Cody standing tall. Man, long video. So real quickly, my thoughts on this whole Cody thing is that according to backstage, there's been a lot of backstage rumors. A lot. There's even talks about having Cody beat Seth at WrestleMania and then go on to challenge the winner between The Rock and Roman, which is set to be Roman, and then beat Roman to complete his story and thus unifying the titles, which I think is a horrible idea. I think that is an atrocious idea. So the crowd I wanted to mention here right before I end this video is that they was not really into anything other than Cody Rhodes. If it wasn't Cody Rhodes, everything other than Cody Rhodes didn't really get too much. They was into it, but they wasn't into it how they was into Cody Rhodes, the beginning promo with Cody Rhodes and his main event. We did get we want Cody chants. And, Rock sucks and all that type of stuff. We got all the stuff to let them know that they do not want this match with The Rock and stuff. And they kept repeating that nothing's been made final. We won't know nothing until this Thursday. I know I was pissed off in my last video, and I still am. So I'm going to leave y'all with this. In my opinion, fuck no. Fuck no. Do not put Cody with Seth. Do not let Drew or Sami take on Seth. You do a triple threat match, or you make Roman wrestle twice. I don't care what you got to do. He chose Roman. I'm going to keep saying it. He chose Roman. So since Rock wants to have a match, it's a triple threat in my book. You make it a triple threat match then. And let Cody beat Roman and walk out as champion. And the reason why I say this is because the way how they played it today brings it back to Daniel Bryan vibes. They try to do the Daniel Bryan Yes Movement 2.0 with Cody Rhodes, and so far it is working. People are behind Cody Rhodes. So my theory is, based on how they was acting tonight on Raw, they're going to try to do the Yes Movement and see how far they can push the fans in supporting Cody Rhodes before they announce that it's going to be a triple threat match with Cody Rhodes at the WrestleMania for the title. And if they do go that route, Cody Rhodes is definitely winning the title. That way, everybody's happy. We get Rock and Roman in the ring together, but we also get Cody Rhodes. I believe that's the better option, so Cody Rhodes and Roman can take most of the bumps, and The Rock don't have to. Because this one by far is the worst decision ever. I would say it again. Fuck no. Hell no. Kill that shit. All that. No, we do not want that. But if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. You hit this button right there. You see my finger? For all of my Raw review, my WWE reviews. And if you enjoy the video so much you want to support the channel, all you gotta do is hit those buttons. And as always, hit one of these videos with more of my amazing content, but that one works. I got more. Peace.